All right. I want to say again because I just turned off the camera from another video. So I just started shuffling the decks again and started pulling. And well, I didn't pull, they just flew out. What came out is I don't know what this message is, but I'm going to repeat it for everyone. So I've got Crystal Skull, Wisdom, Clarity, Divine Healing, High Vibrational Energy. Okay. What came out? I've got the Palace of Coins, Stability, Empress, Stability, Birthing Something New, Six of Wands, Success, Victory. And we've got the Four of Wands and the Chariot, Union coming quickly for some. I've got the Page of Cups in reverse, though. Pages are about learning, feeling maybe emotionally raw, with union coming in very quickly. It may have us really in our feels. I do feel like this is a time for remembering this, where they stopped, remembering. Anything else, Spirit? Talk to me about this. Yeah, that's, yeah, I 7 of Wands, I don't want you to fight it. I don't want you to, it may be so emotionally overwhelming that you may find yourself saying, it's too fast, too fast. What do you say to that, Spirit? 3 of Wands, but you've manifested it, my dear. You've manifested this. You've wanted union. You've wanted success. You've wanted fast forward movement. I love this. This is very, year of the horse feeling, definitely feels like this is going to be the year for the Chariot. Fast forward movement toward union, toward stability, toward creating the family life, the home life, the stability that you've been working toward, whoever this is for. Seriously. Ace of Cups. It's a big ass cup. And it could feel a little heavy to carry sometimes. Why is the... So I want to ask why the Page of Cups is in reverse, Spirit. Why is it feeling a little heavy? It's like an undercurrent for me. I'm picking up a lot of undercurrents today. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse? Oh, yeah. I've waited for this. I've put a lot of time and effort and energy into myself, into this connection. And now that it's moving forward, can I trust it? Yeah, you've gained a lot of wisdom and a lot of insight, a lot of clarity. We started with the clarity, with the crystal skull wisdom. Yes, you've put a lot of time and energy. You've self-mastered. You've mastered your emotions. You've mastered your 3D life. You've mastered your thoughts. And now it's moving forward. And it's moving forward quickly. So I just feel like it's like it gets us in our feels, and it may feel like, because it's so intense, we feel like we're standing here naked, the new emotional experience, and it's like, very I want to say raw, but not in a negative sense. It's like it's standing naked and in a crowd. It's like I don't know, all eyes on you, like all this emotion, all this energy is like focused on you, And our knee-jerk reaction might be to put a halt to it, put a wall up. But just remember to make sure if you're going to build any kind of wall, it's not a wall, it's an energetic boundary around the heart. But why? It just feels like there's that page just feels like it's like it's hard for me to trust. Is this too good to be true? It's moving very quickly. It's everything that I've manifested. It's everything I've worked toward. It's you know, it was my goal in life to prepare myself for this union. You know, getting, you know, I'm speaking, I'm not saying for me, well, I could speak for me too, but you know, I'm just like, you could be sitting there saying, you know, I've gained a lot of wisdom where my finances are concerned and where my emotions are concerned and my old patterns are concerned. And now that it's here, wow. But here's the thing. It could feel heavy, but I want to point out there's not just two here. There's actually four beings on the if you've ever, I mean, I've seen the depiction of this in a metaphysical store where it was a goblet and it had the four figures holding the goblet up. You're not doing this alone. Call in your guides. Your divine counterpart is doing this right along with you. So you haven't got to lift this on your own. That makes it easier. It makes it more comforting to deal with, to face, to move through, however you view that. Anything else you want to say about this union? It feels like union. It does. We've got the Empress here. Talk to me about the counterpart. You know, I didn't intend for this to be a twin flame reading. It doesn't have to be specific twin flame, but a high-level soulmate could be coming in. Could be, you know, you've dreamt of marriage and now it's here, you know. Have faith. This is all divinely guided, divinely protected. And because you've held faith very strongly, that's why this is coming in. You've done it. You've done it. You've mastered everything that you've came here to master. Now you get to reap the rewards. You know, I love this because she's got the bounty on this card with her. She's holding something very new. She's holding the Page of Cups, right? And look at the light that's emanating from that baby. Look at that. It's good. It's love. It's joy. Yes, your life is going to change, but you've asked for it. You've asked for it. Gotta write it down. Let's take a look at where the Emperor is, the divine counterpart. We do have Venus and Mars and Jupiter and the Sun doing their dance this week, and we won't see this connection between these four entities for another number of years in just the same manner. So I know I'm not the only one who can feel this union energy coming in. Union does start internally, of course. Let's see where is my Emperor? There's my Emperor. Emperor is in between the Lovers and the Seven of Coins. So the divine counterpart has made a decision, and right now they're Okay, so I'm hearing they're checking their boxes. They're making sure they do everything right. They're reassessing the direction they're going in. They're making sure that they're solid in the direction they're going in and the decision they've made. They're ensuring that the decision, because it was made from the heart space and not the old, mind space as before, that it's solid. But they're ready to create something more to build on that. You've got the 8 of coins, so they've been working right along with you. They may be a little silent right now, or not, I'm hearing, but they're making sure that everything's in alignment. What's that phrase? My ex used to use that all the time. Getting my ducks in a row. They're preparing. Getting rid of what doesn't work for them anymore so they can move forward with everything that does work and everything that's aligned to their destined path. So I love that. All right. I don't think there's anything else. Just one final card from this. I'm so used to doing an oracle, tarot and oracle. I've gotten out of that a little bit from time to time. But I love closing with an oracle card. Let's just get one more from this deck, please, for those that this resonates with. Always ask for one and I get two. Soul Star activation, fulfilling soul contracts. Remembering who you are. That's it. Remember why you're here. If you're on a twin journey, that's your journey. Everything was for that journey. Star being healing codes. Important information. Wounds are healed and recharging. Yeah, I feel like maybe that's that could be a little bit where the Emperor is, just recharging their energy. They're holding off right now, reassessing, and in that, then their energy recharges. I do want to on YouTube. I think it's called Ananda, ANANDAA or something like that. Ananda Frequencies. They do a lot of star being, Palladian, Arcturian, light code, light language, music, and it's lovely. It's very calming to the nervous system. It's very uplifting. It can recharge your energy, especially after you've done a great deal of releasing, of which we've done in the last 12 months, right? Yeah, wounds are healed. That's kind of what I've been getting for myself lately. The wounds are healed. There's no more, we're always learning, yes, but the bulk of healing for a majority of individuals is done. And now it's the time to reap the benefits, reap the benefits of what we've done. The 7 of coins where the Emperor was next to is the harvest. It's taking what resonates and what aligns and moving forward and implementing that in the physical and really seeing the results, right? So I've been picking that up myself. So yeah, I think that's it. Okay, we're done. I wasn't expecting this one to come out. I had just turned off the camera from another one and the deck said we're not done. So again, I love you. Thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon.